Vidit Gujrathi is on 8.5 out of 11, just half a point behind Magnus Carlsen. Magnus has drawn his game, and this is Vidit's chance of catching him. He's naturally very excited because he is in a winning position. His opponent Vladimir Fedosiev is under a lot of trouble. You can see Vidit making his moves with great energy and confidence. The game started off as a semi-Slav, and in this typical position where the main moves for black are b5, black played the move bishop d6. Now this was not a good move by Fedosiev, and Vidit immediately latched onto it with e4. When the pawn was pushed, he took, exchanged the queens and chopped off the pawn on f7. Although he's not a pawn up because black took here and then captured the e4 pawn, after castles, white has the bishop pair and a very dominating position because the black king is also not very well placed. The tension is mounting because this could be Vidit's chance to finish in the medals at the World Rapid Championships 2023. He's very focused. Fedosiev does not know how to wriggle out of the mess, but he is a fighter. He keeps making his moves at quick pace, trying to keep his time, but Vidit's pawns are pushing forward and his bishops are very strong. A crowd has gathered around the board to witness what is happening. Even Magnus Carlsen was interested in this game and came to watch it. And let's have a look at what he had to say about the game. But things are never too easy in chess. Mikhail Botvinnik would say that the most difficult task in chess is to win a winning game. And that's exactly what happened to Vidit. As the pressure started to mount about the tournament situation, he missed one move after another, giving away the advantage to Fedosiev. Vidit's play has been flawless up to this point. One of the easiest ways to win this position is to play your bishop to d3. Because after this, if the rook moves anywhere, for example here, there is bishop check, king has to move, and rook d8 is checkmate. So he has to give up an exchange, and that is just absolutely game over. As one win after another were missed, the crowd started to gather. Anish Giri, Peter Swidler, Alexander Grishchuk, some of the biggest names in chess were watching this game live. Vidit was still fighting hard, but it was very clear to everyone that Fedosiev had now taken over. Fedosiev calmly sat down and made one move after another, and look at that. He looks at Vidit and Vidit knows that game is over. His expression is that of disbelief. He cannot believe what a great position he botched up, and from there he's landed up in a situation where there is no hope. He extends his hand in resignation, and then he is absolutely heartbroken. He cannot believe what has just happened. So close, yet so far. If he had won this game, he would have been in joint lead with Magnus going into the last round and almost assured of the silver medal. But now, as things stand, he's fallen behind. Of course, it was a great tournament for Vidit. To reach here, to play on the second board in the penultimate round is not easy. He's sitting there on the chair in great pain. He cannot believe that this is what he has done. He tries to think about the game. Maybe he's just thinking about what just happened right now, and he's shaking his head. Finally, he gets up and goes to the player lounge. But it's clear that this was a huge miss for him. Surya Ganguly, who is the trainer of Vidit, tries to console him, tries to tell him that there is another game that is yet to be played, the last round against MVL, which he has to give his all. And so within 10 minutes, Vidit was back on the board. The gladiator that he is, he was back to his ritual before the game, keeping his mind quiet, trying to focus on the task at hand. If he won this game, he still could finish in top 3. The task was not easy because his opponent is MVL, who was playing with the white pieces. But very important for Vidit was not to lose this game, which is in itself quite a difficult task after what happened. MVL offers a draw and Vidit asks him, "Have you offered a draw?" Which MVL says, "Yes, I have." And Vidit there, you can see that he is still thinking about the previous game, but whether he should take the draw now or not is the question. He accepts the draw with a very loose handshake, but the good news for Vidit is that he did not lose this game. On the flip side, he did not get the medal. After this game ended, Vidit sat in his chair, thinking about his previous game once again. It was a big miss for him because he finished 4th at the World Rapid Championship 2023. After the game ended, he sat down with his friend Anish Giri, showing him what he had missed. And look at Anish's expression. He cannot believe that Vidit had missed this. It's painful even for Anish that Vidit could have won so easily there. As MVL also looks at the analysis, Vidit gets some respite in the sense that Anish understands his pain. Only a chess player can understand another chess player's pain.